the exciting question, I believe that is the most exciting question. What is the paper structure? Oh my God. When I'm talking about the paper structure, so basically our legal department is quite small. We have only 4 lecturers, 2 external and 2 internal. So your papers are constructed, your papers are done by us and moderated by external examiners when your paper is coming to you. So your paper structure is methodically constructed to make sure that your knowledge is tested, not your memory power. Not your memory power. Yes, your memory is important. Memory is important. But the problem is we are not testing your memory power. We are definitely testing your knowledge. And we are testing your applicability. Knowledge ekai applicability ekai check කරන්නේ. කොච්චරක් අමතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන එක නෙවෙයි. ඒ නිසා when I'm asked these 2 questions, Miss, are there going to be MCQs? Miss, are there going to be short answer questions? Short answer questions කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ ඒවා. What is negligent misrepresentation? What is offer? Give 2 examples for corporate social responsibility in Sri Lanka. Those are short answer questions. MCQs, multiple choice questions, we all know them, we love them, very nice, very easy. But the problem is you're not going to get them. So for a business law paper, it is extremely hard to test your knowledge through MCQs and short answer questions. Unfortunately, that's unfortunately to the students, and for me also, it's easy to make MCQs. So unfortunately for both of us, there aren't going to be any short answer questions or MCQs. So whether it's your whether you're sitting a physical examination or an online examination, this is going to be the eternal truth. Then, if not, what are the types of questions that will be contained in a business law paper? These are the 3 types. These are the most common 3 types of questions you will see in a business law paper. You will have problem or case study questions. You will have essay questions, and you might have short note questions. I hope you noticed that I used might for the 3rd statement. When I said might, there is a small star mark. Disclaimer, short note questions are for the physical examinations, because short note questions are not given. Short note questions appropriately would not test your applicability in an online examination. So disclaimer there, no short note questions for online examinations, but definitely essay questions and problem or case study questions. So I hope now the structure of the paper is clear. Furthermore, adding to what I have said so far, there will be 5 questions given to you, out of which first question is compulsory. Your first question will be made compulsory. And out of 4 questions, you are supposed to write 3 questions. So altogether, your paper will consist of 5 questions. Altogether, you are supposed to write 4 answers for 4 questions. Your first question being mandatory, compulsory. This paper will consist of all the areas that you have learned so far. Fear not, you have been taught well. Don't worry. So what are these areas you need to study? So we have this all-rounding area called Introduction to Legal Systems. So we have this area where it's like kind of an introduction, where the presentation talks about different court systems, the sources of law, all of these legal systems. And then there's contract law, then there's employment law, agency law, and then there are business structures and a little bit about company law. So these, see, only a few areas, not a lot, right? Just only a few areas of law that you need to study. So these are the few areas of law from which questions will be there. So the thing is, questions are never going to be repetitive. It can give out the paper not even 3 years earlier. So that's something. No repetition in your questions. එතකොට මට කියන්න බෑ පළවෙනි question එක එන්නේ contract law එකෙන් කියලා මට කියන්න බෑ. That is the thing that cannot be explained. Your first question might as well be from agency for all we know. All we all know. මටත් මතක නැහැ මොකක්ද කියලා. So all we know, your first question will be employment law. So don't fear or don't be afraid about the paper. You are a student. The utmost responsibility of a student is to study, and whatever comes, just face it with bravery. That's what a student is supposed to do, right? We cannot second guess our lecturer or the examiner. We cannot. මොකක්ද මේ එක්සැමිනර්ගේ මයින්ඩ් එකේ යන්නේ කියලා හිත ඉන්න බෑ. එතකොට පේපර් ස්ට්‍රක්චර් එක මොකක්ද කියලා පැය ගණන් හිතුවත් ඔයාට ඉතින් දිවසෙන් පේන්නේ නැහැ. That's the problem. So instead of second guessing your examiner's mind and your lecturer's mind, focus on how to correctly write an answer, or rather construct an answer. So this is what I wanted to explain to you about the structure of the paper.